Welcome to Rubiana, which has been restored by a miracle of God. The effects of the spirit remain, but still. By God's will, the town was restored, but the memory of being played with by a succubus and losing my life is burned into my brain. The feeling of life-ending pleasure, the sensation of being exhausted from ecstasy. When I was resurrected, the world's at peace. It's a strange feeling to have everything end while you're gone. The experience of being straddled by a succubus and burned by the flames of pleasure. I'll put this passion into a song. Oh, squeeze me to death! Kill me! Succubus, watch me pass away. Succubi are the best. I knew it. The end of my life will be to a succubus. I want to do those hips. I want to move my hips until I run dry. Straddle me, squeeze me to death. A lot of those who have gathered here wish for death. I'm a little scared. Yeah, these guys are not okay. The pleasure of being squeezed to death by a succubus. I just have to drink to forget about it. I don't see the point in staying in this town forever. I think I'll go to San Ilya look for a job. Huh? So angels and succubi coexist in San Ilya? That's too incompatible. What's going on in the world today? This town has too many guards for the population. Will there be a major restructuring soon? The pleasure of Astaroth straddling me and sucking me to death. Oh, I want to see Astaroth again. I got sucked by Morrigan, but what I can't get enough of is I really have to go to a rehabilitation program at the church. I'll end up running way too drunk, you know? The guys here seem to have shredded spirits. Is being squeezed to death by a succubus such a vivid experience? I feel like I kind of want to experience it. Ugh. Here. Yeah, I already talked to you. Parks are places for citizens to relax. Strict regulations have been removed, but don't ruffle too many feathers. A premature experience. I've had one. Ah, yeah, I guess she would have if she was in the town. No one was spared. I never knew being sucked by a succubus was so good. I don't care if I die. Just one more time. Ugh. I never thought I would know such pleasure at my age. It's been decades since I've known pleasure, and it's bringing life to the lower half of my body. In today's world, there's no need for inns to be monitored. The days when people's coming and going were controlled are now a thing of the past. They said that Rubion was a place where miracle cures were performed by the heavenly realm. But once you know the reality of the situation, security shifts will change soon. This is no longer just a rural fishing village. For the attack of the Lilith sisters, we also ended up unable to resist. I never thought that we would be so helpless in front of the fierce of the monster world. It's cruel to have memories of your own death, isn't it? But it's not painful either. It's so pleasant that it changes the way you look at life. It's even more so. Times have completely changed while we were dead. We are like ghosts who have come back to life. It is times of peace how we must renew our faith. I shall continue my pilgrimage. The world's developing at a tremendous pace, isn't it? I've been dead for quite a bit. I can't get out of the habit of checking the stockpiles and emergency aliases when I stop by a store, even though it's no longer needed. I'm sorry, Ilias. I dreamed about it again last night. Where can I go to see a succubus now? Did I mention that there used to be a homeless did they say that there used to be a homeless succubus near Monte Carlo? The beautiful sea has returned to Rubia. I'm sure the fishing industry will flourish from now on. Many of them have their brains melted from the memory of being squeezed by a succubus. But if they take time to heal, they should come to their senses. We could not protect this town. On the contrary, we ended up in pleasure with our shameful faces on display. Now we are at peace, we must retrain ourselves. First of all, we must take this mind trapped in pleasure. I'd love to have Lilith suck on me again. Most of them still have their brains melted, but there are a few who are coming to their senses. We are fishermen, men of the sea. We are trained both mentally and physically. Well, a succubus bad touch has become my sexual proclivity. I got a letter from my wife and son back home. I had to shake off all distractions and do my best for them. I like the master. I want a wife too. It is a mistake to think that fishermen don't need education. In the future, fishing will be done scientifically. I hear that Ilias is going back to a newly built heaven. What will happen to us? Vexation is eating away at the hearts of the people. Now's the time to pray to the goddess Ilias and the hero Luca. This church runs a rehabilitation program for those who have memories of being squeezed to death by succubi to reintegrate into society. For a prayer at the cathedral, continue to the front. For rehabilitation, turn right and proceed. The great hero Lucas saved us all! When we came back to life, the world was at peace. I wonder if I should be happy that this is also a miracle. Forgive me, Ilias. I can't get the succubi out of my mind. Thank you, Ilias and the great hero Luca, for saving us. I regret that I learned of all the activities of Luca, the great hero, later, because when I came back to life, the world was already at peace. The rehabilitation program. The point of contact is over there, but it seems like you guys don't need it. The window here is always full too, because we get people from Esta and Goldport who are in the same situation. Are you an applicant for the rehabilitation program? Excuse me, you seem to be adventurers. We counsel the traumatized here. Even though the town was revived, the hearts of the victims can't be restored, you know. The pleasure of being a fisherman was so burned into my brain that I couldn't get any work done. The pleasure was so burned into my brain I couldn't get any work done, or anything else for that matter. The rehabilitation program. The point of contact's over there, but you guys don't see me. Oh, you're that same. You're just wandering around. Got it. At a moment's notice, the pleasure comes back into my mind. I get an erection, and of course I finish. I can't seem to forgive Aunt Lilith. Is this love? Group counseling's offered here. Unlike individual counseling, you're free to observe. You're free to observe the group counseling, but if you behave in a way that's not considerate, you'll be asked to leave. I guess the only way to fix people's mind is to leave it to people. Lilith gently embraced Lee and slowly treated me in her warm boobs. The pleasure comes back to me over and over again. Morgan's foot trampled my crotch. We're just about done with the Sabasa region. We have the Natalia region and the Ilias continent left. So that's what? Like 9 more cities? We all share these erotic stories with each other. Really, how can trauma be cured? You are not alone in your suffering. Let us expose our hearts to each other here. The human heart's a fragile thing, and that's why we have to support it. Then, Astaroth. Oh, Astaroth straddled me. Ugh. We're in group counseling now. It's strictly forbidden to interrupt anyone. I'll do whatever it takes to overcome my trauma. I'm going to cure my mental illness and go back to being a bandit. Mild patients get off their chest in a group therapy. When it gets severe, it's down to individual counseling. I've come to my senses recently, but it's going to be a while before I can go fishing again. Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see the scene of the time I was squeezed to death. Ugh. The fact that the experience of death came not with despair, but with great joy makes the wound even greater. That exploitation death memory is a set of desires for destruction. If I'm not careful, I'm tempted to give my life to a succubus. The women seem to bounce back faster, but there's a lot of men who have completely lost it. Let's go to Succubus Village. They'll squeeze you mercilessly there, won't they? No, it's actually against the rules there. Alright, to Monte Carlo. Why did I talk to the dog? I know what the dog was going to say. Force of habit. San Ilya has been restored, but there's still many towns and villages that are in need of restoration supplies. Haven't we become a righteous organization these days? We won't despair from the beginning. We believe that the world will not be destroyed. I hope that those thoughts reach the great hero Luca. Sanilia and Rubion were resurrected by a mysterious alteration of space-time. But what kind of transcendent did that? I heard that some believers claim that it's thanks to Lord Ilias or the Dark God, or even the hero Luca. But the Rubionans who have been resurrected, they have memories of their own death, don't they? The memory of being sucked to death by a top-class succubus. I'm a little jealous. Say nothing new. Now that the world's at peace, we have to think specifically about the future. That's what some people fear more than doom. I was a paratrooper in the heavenly realm and a fisherman in the monster realm. Now that the demand for reconstruction is rising, I'm in a great position to take advantage of it. I'll be working hard and sleeping in cheap hotels at night. I've saved up quite a lot of money. heard that Remia, there's a wedding fever for Her Majesty the Queen. I don't know who it is, but I'll write a happy song. Yep. A harmonious marriage, no need to interfere. The Sanilia refugee camp south of town has completely disappeared. It's supposed to be that Sanilia was made so that Sanilia was not destroyed in the first place. I'm not sure if it's called altering space-time, but it's good, isn't it? The Elka Trading Company is doing great in the reconstruction business. Looks like they've properly foreseen that the world's not going to die. I can't believe they defeated the God of Chaos! There are some great heroes in the world, aren't there? Alright, just you back. Even though there is peace, this town still needs a hero. I'll be a hero! Woohoo! I've seen some kind of black-looking tea-fetching dolls a lot lately. At night, I hear they gather in an alley and have meetings. I'd like to request a meeting with the great hero Luca. If I can get him into a titty-fixing position, I might have a shot! I see Sam, the secret stone manufacturer, all over the world. But they're not the same person, are they? Yep, you got Sam here. Sam's doing his work. As per usual. The hero fever is only getting stronger. I mean, the owner's hero fever is only getting stronger. I hear he's coming out with his own theme song. Hail to the great hero Luca! Hooray for justice! Hooray for courage! I thought the world was going to end, so I went on a spending spree. Oh, what am I going to do now? Thanks to Luca the Great, it looks like I'm going to live for a long time yet. I need to squeeze plenty of stuff out of men. The world's at peace, but there's more work to be done. It seems the term of despair is over and the term of recovery has begun. This town doesn't seem to change even though peace has come. I think the hope for the future has suddenly begun to breathe. Here, Sanilia, guys have changed their minds a lot. Well, I remember being in an excavation camp and coexisting with them, even if I didn't like it. My friend who died in Sanilia came back to life! The space-time alteration's amazing! Oh, so that's what they call Luca cosplay. I'll buy a drink for the great hero Luca. The world's at peace and the wine is good. I never thought I'd be thankful for human heroes. Ugh, muscles! Muscles! Even I, a sensitive maiden, muscles are apparent. Ah! Even though St. Ilia has been restored, the bar immersion hasn't been cured. Not everything's back to normal. Memory of the destruction of St. Ilia is still there too, because it's still in place when angels learn to play bad games. It's tough. The world won't die, will it? I'm glad I've saved my money. Oh, you're the great hero Luca! Thank you for protecting the world! Come on, you're too drunk. That guy's just a little kid in a Luca costume. Are the six ancestors all so quiet in this piece? The influence of the great hero Luca is not half bad. This bar suits me anyway. I'm not gonna wish for a grand gold that's out of spikes now. Even if the world's become peaceful, the people of Yamatai will not change their adoration for Tamamo. What are the 16 catastrophes? What are the people who destroyed other worlds? Why is the great hero Luca who is the great hero Luca who beat up all those monsters? Scary! Riviana is back to normal. And my father's back to life. I'm going to become a fisherman too. I'm going to get on my father's boat. Sounds like a lie, but my husband who died in Riviana came back to life. And he's still a fisherman. With the disappearance of the evacuation camp, there are fewer places to play. Even the White Angels don't play with me anymore. The Elka Train Company's hideout is just beyond this bridge. These days, they do a lot of business out in the open, and civilians come and go as well. Please come through, and give my regards to Lazarus. Oh, it's you! Please feel free to come in. I'm a fine maid, and of course I have sexual skills. Would you like to try them? What do you mean security's worse after peace? Even the scared little villains become more energetic? Oh, busy. I don't have time to do anything bad, you know? The back end of business is less lucrative these days. It's all risky. There's not much upside. You know, I used to worship the three fine gods, but now they switched to worshipping the great hero. The refugee area to the south has vanished like it was never there. Spacetime alteration's an amazing thing. I'm not going to be a hero anymore. I'm going to be a hero now. I'll follow in the footsteps of the great hero Luca, become a great hero too. Elka gave his daughter a long black leather coat as a birthday present. And she stopped talking to him. See? That one with the super long back. The kind that had bad guys wear. Elka's sense of style is pretty damn good, too. My hometown is Majesty Village, west of Sabasa. It's getting pretty settled there. Maybe I should go back home. Do you know about those weird tea-fetching dolls? They've been spotted wandering around town here and there. And there seems to be more than one of them somehow. They don't seem to be doing anything bad, but I'm curious. I never thought you could really save the world. I honestly admire your skill. Thank you for a job that will go down in history. Well, I knew you guys could pull it off. With the increased demand of reconstruction, we're like a pig in a hat now. So don't bully us too much. Everyone accepts it as a matter of course, but altering space-time is a terrible thing. Who in the world could do such a thing? Even God couldn't go back in time to change history, could she? Really, it's all about honest dealings. That's the name of the Black Marketeer. I heard that Saint Ilia's back. Well, I don't intend to go back now. I'm an unbeliever with little faith anyway. I'm not qualified to go back. Even though the evacuation zone is gone, I'll continue to provide soup kitchens. Today it's curry and miso. Angel! It's better, Angel, than a real angel. They are the mother of this town. Oh, curry! To my surprise, my hometown Rubiana has been restored due to some kind of space-time alteration. I'm planning to return to Rubiana after selling all my inventory here. I'm going back to Rubiana with my husband after a little while. I have a certain attachment to this slum, though. My hometown is Sabasa, and it's truly a history of hardship. However, it seems like the time of peace has finally come. And I hear there are a lot of angels in Sabasa now. I think it's time to go back. Alright, need any of your stuff. Oh, the great hero Luca! I don't have any information that'll be of help to you. Oh, another one from Vanilla. A secret stone, empty stones of the... Empty stones and great empty stones! They're down in all sorts of places, but this is the only place you can buy them! Hello, my name's Vanilla. I'm a merchant. I like to sell empty stones and great empty stones in my store. Even though you're familiar with Elka, that's impossible. There aren't actually that many of these items. The stone is crystallized from the body tissue of rare monsters. Most of them are found in fossils, and there's only a few of them left. But I heard a rumor recently that those monsters were put out in droves. I heard they attacked the Harpy settlement in Port Natalia in packs. Those serving race guys? The dependents of the unnamed one? I heard that there was a sighting of a big one on the Natalia coast, as I recall. Even seasoned warriors can't stand up to them, but you guys can!
Natalia Coast. Well then we'll go there!
To build secret stones, we need to buy the body tissue of the serving races. It is said that they have appeared on the coast of Natalia. Let's go beat them! Alright, but let's buy some real quick. We actually do need a lot of these things. Yep, you say the same thing.
I heard that the great hero Luke has connections all over the world, from important people to the underworld. I'd love to be a part of that, even if just for a moment.
Alright, so we need to go to Port Natalia and check out the Natalian coast for Vanilla's little quest.
The medical herb crab left to study pharmacy, or managing the medical herbs in the field.
Talk to Sacred Guard. He seems to have toyed around with the coding a bit. Did he make himself a custom angel halo?
This is a magnificent medical herb that grows spontaneously. It seems to show the personality of the creator.
Ah, wait, no.
I'll be a sea scorpion rubbed by the sea. Oh, a visitor, do you need gold needles?
Nope. Natalia Coast. Aha! There you are.
I am their servant, only do as they will. If we could crystallize this guy's body tissue, we can create secret stones? That's a little scary.
Don't worry, we're not afraid if we all get involved. Calm down. These are all tentacles we can find?
Crystallization from body tissue is not that difficult of a technique. If we leave it to Chris, he'll be fine.
Alright. The store now carries those. Alright.